Well, let's get started. Game 1 of the ATR Cup, number 3 for Europe. It's Stizzy against ApparentlyJack. These guys have just got done playing a tournament together in 3v3 tournament in Paris. And now they're up against each other in the first round of the ATR Cup. Third week of 1v1 action brought to you by Shopify Rebellion and Shotcast. If you have been enjoying the 1v1 action in the ATR Cup, then be sure to interact with Shotcast and Shopify on socials to let us know, and also be sure to sign up for the next one. Sign-ups are now open for the EU ATR Cup. Number 4, totally free to sign up, and that is a metric that matters when we're looking to run more stuff like this in the future. Also, another very important sign-up that I need to tell you guys about is Salt Mine 4. The first qualifier is this Thursday. That's the 31st of October. And it is also an open qualifier for all. No invites to Salt Mine 4. No invites to Salt Mine this year. Everyone has to qualify. And the first qualifier is this Thursday. So if you want to sign up, you have until Wednesday to sign up. The sign-ups will close 24 hours before the first qualifier starts. If you miss that one, there are 3 more qualifiers in the next 3 weeks. But do be reminded, sign up to Salt Mine 4. If you are, one of those inspired players wanting to join a 1v1 qualifier with your teammate and play 2v1, yeah, you can give that a go. You're going to definitely get DQ'd, but it's worth a try. And yeah, if you're just wanting a shot at playing against a really high-rated player as a low-rated player, be sure to sign up as well. Oh, nice save by Jack there. It looked like he might have overcommitted with a pre-jump, but he got back down and stopped the shot to keep this scoreline tied for the time being. Yeah, one final time though, yeah, do sign up for these tournaments. They're totally free to sign up, and it does directly support the 1v1 scene. It directly supports the event, and it makes it, in the current Rocket League climate, far more likely that we'll be able to do more events like that in the future. That is obviously in the new ecosystem that Epic and Blast have created for RLCS, a very important metric, very open qual focused. So we're doing the same thing with Salt Mine. Keep the big bosses happy, you know. Now Stizzy has completely done Jack there for the second goal. Ties us up again. Nice little ceiling reset, threatening approach. And Jack, afraid of the wave dash shot, just pre-jumped and covered absolutely nothing. What if you want to sign up to show support but you're unable to play? Yeah, just sign up anyway. I mean, a sign up's a sign up. We're not going to go and say, hey, hey Shopify, hey Epic Games, so we got 1,000 signups but only 200 people checked in. Now we're just going to be like, hey, we got 1,000 signups. Leave it there, you know? Never say too much. Good life advice. Never say everything that you know about any given topic. Leave something, untold. Never say too much in answer to like a job interview question as well, anything like that. Just leave it. Once you've got the answer you wanted from the phone call, just say, all right, thanks for the response, and have a nice day. I'm actually not the one watching this replay. This is Jack's watching this. Jack's making Stizzy watch him get bumped. Watch himself get bumped around his box as Jack continues to put the pressure on with every attacking play. Oh, looks like Jack nearly had the double tap there, but Stizzy forced him to go a bit earlier than he wanted. Now Jack ceiling double, reset, lovely catch to put it on target. And it is going to be a 1-goal advantage for Jack again. He's had a few 1-goal leads this match so far. Stizzy's had the 1-goal lead as well, I believe at 3-2. Jack, of course, the favourite in the match. According to the predictions from Twitch chat, 84% of the beans going on Jack for this one. So it's a pretty good Stizzy odds, I'd say. Stizzy is a player who has qualified for Salt Mine 3 last year. He's obviously stayed extremely active in the RL esports scene in the year past, moving over to North America even. Trying out over there, didn't go too well, but I think he impressed as an individual. And he's got the better of Jack here on this play. That's going to be a tie game. 4-4. Stizzy definitely getting a good read on Jack's mind games. Did not back up and give Jack space to recover as Jack came down to the ground. Now, of course, I know all of you guys watching live, you've got your registration links and everything in the Twitch chat, but I forgot to mention, if you do want to sign up for ATR Cup, if you want to sign up for Salt Mine 4, those will be the top 2 links in the description, so you can find the sign-up links there. And yeah, I'd encourage you guys, if you've got a couple minutes, even I don't know how long it'll even take you, probably faster than a minute. Get stuck in. Stizzy once again trailing by 1. Looking to get aggressive with his challenges in the opening game, but he should be tying us up here with a kickoff goal. No nonsense. Puts it straight in. If you continue getting funding, will you continue these tournaments as the new season starts, or will you stop in December? Well, that all depends on you know, how much interest there is. Right now, there's been a lot of interest in ATR Cup. We actually just hit our record sign-up number for ATR Cup 3. There were 465 of you signed up, so massive thanks to everybody who did. And that was more than 200 more than the previous one, which I think is probably down to how much we talked about it. But yeah, if people keep signing up and people keep watching, people keep you know, getting discussions going about the tournament, then yeah, we'll definitely look to get something going. Into the start of the new season. Right now, of course, there's lots of time in the off season for an event like this, with the absence of RLCS, but when RLCS returns, we'll obviously have to figure out a way to complement the RLCS calendar, which is yet to be fully announced. Love that from Stizzy. Look at his approach here from Jack's POV. Stizzy knows that Jack's on low boost, so he's threatening a flick to Jack's right side, threatens a flick again, and then he drops the low 50 to the other side. That's a really good way to score your low 50s, especially in 1v1, but you can get those situations a lot in 2v2 as well. That's by faking a flick one way and then 50-50ing it the other way. You don't really want to fake a flick and then low 50 the same direction. More likely that your opponent is going to get a save if you decide to play it out like that. Jack thinking about 20 boost ceiling shot here. He's got to be oh so careful. Mind game. Not going to be effective, but it does get Jack a boost steal at the far side. This is far better than simply going all in and conceding. But he's been caught out with the reverse challenge. Stizzy up by 2. That's a great game 1 for the Spaniard. Yeah, you can see Jack this whole time. Jack reverse challenging on a bounce dribble that Stizzy's bringing his way. Always a risky move. Reverse challenge is far more effective against ball carries. That's why Jack tried to time it when the ball was bouncing. Stizzy still saw him coming. Low 50 by Jack, blocked by Stizzy. Double save by Stizzy now. He can just hold on for one more shot. I think this will be his game. Jack's taking his time with it though. No rush just yet. Now he has to put the ball in the back of the net. Air dribble bump. Stizzy's even going to save that one, and that confirms the game 1 win. Surely. I think Jack might be able to get it across the line. Okay, not quite yet. Confirmed. But Stizzy survived for so long here that it's made it infinitely harder for Jack to win this game. He needs the ball up in the air immediately here. So delayed kickoff a likelihood. Okay, he actually just plays for the drive kickoff. Really creative way to get the ball in the air. He's got to turn it around on that though. He can't reach the big boost yet. There it is though. Jack collects the big boost. He's not going to be able to ground this easily actually, but he puts it in the net instead. And that's a pretty good solution to that first touch. Going high above his head. Just put it in the net. Forget about putting it on the ground. Make it 9-7. And confirm the game win. So, Stizzy ahead against ApparentlyJack, but don't let that keep you away from signing up for thenextrank.com. Myself and ApparentlyJack have got a Rocket League course coming out next month, and even though he's lost that game, I promise you he is still pretty good at Rocket League, and he's actually pretty smart, and he's going to be able to teach you a lot of stuff in our upcoming Rocket League course that we've been working on for most of a year now. So again, sorry that he's lost that game. Really doesn't do very much for our promo, but hopefully he can win this one and teach us a thing or two about comebacks. I'm good, I'll wait for Stizzy's course. Oh, Jack saved his own shot. Wait a minute. Did he save his own shot there? How has he managed that? Oh, he's in the post. Okay, he might be tilted. He might be tilted, especially if Stizzy gets a goal on this attack, which he will. Jack spawned on the wrong side. Never mind. Stizzy's hit the bar. Clean start to game 2 by both players. Yeah, all these links in the description, of course. ATR sign-ups, Saltmine sign-ups, nextrank.com. Everything you need in the description of my YouTube videos. Alright, Jack does get another 1-0 lead. Second one he's had in the series. Not by the course after seeing that. For goodness sake, Jack, you've really like plummeted our sales. Here we go. This is much more like it. For ApparentlyJack, sponsored by thenextrank.com. Another solid challenge. Calling the bluff on Stizzy's fake flick there. Pouncing on the ball and scored in on the counter. Should you sign up and attempt a 3v1? New YouTube video for you, you're welcome. I mean, if that happens, that would be quite funny, but I don't want the entire qualifier to just turn into people like 2v1ing, 3v1ing, and just not playing 1v1. It's supposed to be a 1v1 qual. You know, it's not funny every time. If it happens every game, happens every week, it loses its you know, comedy factor. It's a meme tournament now. I'm sorry. Is that just in? Another crossbar for Stizzy. Jack wants the demo. Follows up with a boost steal after the demo does not land. Still thinking about lunging in for the demo here, but he isn't sure how much boost Stizzy's got. Stizzy, as we can see, almost zero. But Jack isn't 100% sure about that. Stizzy was doing a pretty good job pretending to have boost in that situation to keep Jack from just lunging in. Another crossbar for Jack, another demo threat, another boost steal. Just continuing to pepper the net with shots and keep Stizzy at bay. Stizzy does have 100 boost to defend with now, though. Jack trying to catch him off the goal line with an immediate shot, which did not work. Stizzy looks like he's defended his back corner boost for first time in a while. Undeterred, however, Jack just bumps him and takes the ball away. Jack grounds to air dribble. He's popped it over Stizzy on the first try. Stizzy is recovering quickly, but Jack's going to fake him out and bump him. And it looks like Stizzy landed awkwardly on the goalpost anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered, but nice shot selection there by Jack. Spotted Stizzy, preparing for a wall challenge. Instead, just cuts infield straight away. Now we've got our usual stream team for tonight's ATR Cup. Whoa, next is called already? That's early, but Stizzy just forfeited with way more than half the game to go. I'm pretty surprised by that. 5-0 is a pretty big scoreline, but far from an insurmountable lead in 1v1. Very surprising to see a forfeit that early. But yeah, we've got Moxie streaming his own gameplay tonight in the tournament. Fear is streaming Moxie versus Giuc right now. Upcoming French player Giuc running into Moxie, the top ones player out of France. We've also got Rizzo streaming Nas versus Perposa. Perposa, a Dutch player I'm not really familiar with, to be honest, but one of the qualified players for today. CJ's got Jorias versus Grama, and Hootie Who has FBI versus Toxic. FBI making a return to the one scene after an extended hiatus. He was a player who had quite a lot of success in Saltmine 3 quals just around a year ago. Okay, let's see if Jack can pick up where he left off. He was all over Stizzy in the start of last game, which also ended up being the end of last game. So Stizzy forfeited about 2 minutes in. Can Jack save this? No, he can't. Stizzy up 1. When we host these community tournaments, do the prize money payout struggles in France come up too? Or not much because it's less official? We sometimes have awkward payout issues with certain players because they want to you know, make sure that they get their own personal tax situations right before receiving prize money. Some of them you know, take prize money through personal businesses and stuff. Some of them just take it as independent contractors, so it really depends on the situation. But no, the issue with France is when there's a tournament in France, that's where prize money starts to become a little bit more awkward to distribute. Oh, lovely catch and flick by Jack. All in one smooth motion at the near post. This has been where Jack's lived pretty much the entire series. Well, not the entire series, but a lot of the entire series. Jack has just been in Stizzy's back corners, taking boosts away, not overcommitting, but just keeping the threats going. And if you guys tuned into the pre-match little look that we took at the practice lobby, Jack joined the practice lobby or the test lobby about 5 minutes before Stizzy did. And actually one of the things he did, which I don't think really you know, amounted to much when it comes to practice, was steal the blue team boost pads away a bunch. He just made paths across the box, taking boost pad after boost pad, and at the time it looked a bit pointless, but that's actually been what he's been doing. And I wonder if he was missing boost seals. I really do. In 1v1 earlier today or earlier this week. I'm not sure if any of you have had a chance to watch any of his recent videos to confirm or deny if that's the case. Maybe he was just turning a bit too early after sealing boosts and missing the steal. Johnny, hear me out. You, Fear, and CJ 3v1 Rawas. Oh, come on now. That would be completely unfair. I don't want to stream a completely one-sided matchup. Surely we're going to need a fourth player. I mean, don't be ridiculous. Only 3 of us. We're going to need Rizzo as well. So Stizzy equalized. Looks like he has completely reset the mental after the 5-0 early FF in game 2. Early shot by Jack there, just keeping Stizzy honest. Stizzy was interested in pre-jumping there. He's going to need to think twice about doing that again from that kind of range. Jack again thinking about turning around for the early shot. Stizzy in no man's land here, has to be careful. Jack wanted the air dribble bump. Stizzy got a touch on the ball before the bump could land. Jack still threatening bumps to the exit. Oh, Stizzy's own goal. he just put it off his own post. Well, he was in an awkward position, but he really messed this one up. I don't know how he managed to put that off the inside of his own post. Of course, he wanted to put it back corner and take the boost and take possession. That is a huge misplay out of Stizzy. Can he remedy it with a ceiling shot to tie the game again? Yes, surely. Oh no, Jack's actually deflected it wide. What a save. It looked like Stizzy had found a way through there. And now Jack, wall shot from deep. Not going to be answered. It's 5-3. Jack's starting to get some momentum in the series now. He's scored 10 of the last 13 goals between this game and the last one. Since the last game only amounted to about 2 minutes. That's a very one-sided passage of play for Jack. Stizzy needs to just try and stabilize a little bit. He's conceding too often. And really, I think it comes down to conceding possession too easily. Whenever Stizzy gets a hold of the ball, he just attacks once and that's the end of the attack. Jack is really building pressure, offensive pressure, for much longer periods of time. And the shot differential tells the whole story. 11 shots to 4. Look how Jack's able to insert himself in the play again with the threat of a bump, drive challenge, and now he's got possession and Stizzy didn't even get a shot. Immediately Jack creates one. It's not gone in, but who's got the ball afterwards? Still apparently Jack. So was that really a bad situation? Not really. He's going to be quite happy with how that panned out. Stizzy trying to double it off his own backboard. Hasn't made contact that time, but Jack respected it. And Jack is just circling here, putting Stizzy in uncomfortable positions. Stizzy's got to be careful for the demo here. He did back off in the safe direction. But just look how easily Jack dispossesses Stizzy again. Oh, nearly own goals with a double tap. That would have been extraordinary to hit from that angle. Jack now air dribbling over Stizzy, sealing recovery, and the pre-flip off target. Oh, chance for Stizzy. This is massive. Not had too many opportunities, but now he's got Jack on the run. Full pitch air dribble commenced, but the shot at the end of it all is not good enough. Jack, recovery and shot will keep Stizzy at bay and set up yet another boost seal. It's a really old-fashioned style of play, but with a modern twist on it. Jack just taking his time, letting Stizzy outplay himself. Now with just 50 seconds left in the game, Stizzy needs to score soon. Jack is not overcommitting. He's letting Stizzy take the ball to him every time. Stizzy actually picked up the mid boost there though. Don't think Jack expected that. Stizzy brings it down. Bottom corner shot, saved by Jack's half flip. Once again, so close but so far for Stizzy. So now Jack just early flicks to remove any risk from the position. He's not giving Stizzy the chance to sneak a challenge in. And again, covering the immediate shot, forcing Stizzy to call next. And since we are in the middle of a play, I will just end it. Don't want to put him through any more misery. GG. Jack up 2-1. Wilson41, thanks for the prime. Reagan Rogaine. Sorry if I said that wrong. Thanks for the 7-month. What's the score for Jory versus Grama right now. I might actually take a quick look myself, because we're going to be casting the winner of that versus the winner of this. It looks like Jory is up 2-0 in that series. I just had a quick look. That's on CJ's channel. So we will get another episode in Apparently Jack versus Jory if those two series continue to go the way that they currently are. That'll be on my channel right after this. Stizzy has had some success in this series. It's been mostly at the start, mostly in game 1. Overall, I think he won't feel out of it just yet. He'll still feel like he's got chances. And the main thing for Stizzy is he's got to figure out a way to dispossess Jack without going all in, without getting caught out in the midfield. Jack's bump threats have really done numbers on Stizzy's possession game. Again, Stizzy just threatened and caught out on the sidewall. Seems like nowhere is safe for him. Jack immediately going for the hook shot. Set up yet another bump threat, yet another boost seal attempt. That one doesn't land, but Jack again backs off with, if not control of the play, a pretty even position. Stizzy denies the floor double. Jack again looking for the demo. Always threatening off the ball. And now air dribble. Flip reset from Jack. Stizzy forced to land badly in his own net, and again Jack with a boost seal. Just such a frustrating matchup for Stizzy to play. He'll feel like he's not really been able to play much of the game. Just been waiting for Jack to attack him from various angles. Now finally he can play some Rocket League. Reset for Stizzy. Denied by Jack's pre-flip. Or pre-jump across the goal, I should say. Air dribble bump by Jack. Fakes it, dunks it underneath, and it's just gone in. The constant threat of the bumps has got Stizzy worried about every single play. Look, he was flipping high into the ball there, thinking Jack's going to air dribble bump him. Honestly, so did I. But Jack only aligned for the air dribble bump, stopped boosting so as to dunk underneath instead. Stizzy responds though, and a beautiful flick from the kickoff. Shinigami Pulsar, thanks for the 9-month prime. Welcome back to the channel. And Jack in his own back corners. It really doesn't look like Stizzy can threaten Jack in Jack's back corner anywhere near as much as Jack can in Stizzy's back corner. Close range flicks for Jack have been a large part of his success in last week's ATR Cup, and now look to continue to be a part of his offensive package this week. Early turn by Stizzy. Jack's putting him on very low boost here though, and I think he knows it. Both players, not a lot of boost to their name. Jack's still able to generate a monstrous flick from almost no momentum. Traditional delayed flick. Absolutely rips it with a diagonal flip forwards. 1 goal lead again. Stizzy still competitive, but often trailing here. That's going to be a tough bounce for him to read. He gets bumped out of the position as well. Boost advantage for Stizzy, but Jack's pathing over small pads. Fakes the flick this time, and 50s it under. Phenomenal mix-up. Just like we talked about earlier, Jack's faking the flick one way, and then he's low 50ing the other way. You'll notice how he's forcing that to the bottom left corner after faking a flick across Stizzy into the middle of the goal. Jack shrugs off the bump that Stizzy attempted. Trips him up for his trouble. Stizzy's going to lunge into the play here with not a lot of boost, but he's got to be careful here. He has not pathed over too many small pads on his attack. Luckily for him, Jack could not catch him out of position in no man's land. Has Stizzy just wasted the possession though. Jack looking for the trip again. Stizzy, boost seal, bumped up onto the ceiling, down back onto the wall again though. Jack might be starting to overlook for those bumps a little bit, as Stizzy came out the better in that exchange. How are the aerial mechanics looking though? Stizzy's not had much of a chance to flex the aerial mechs we all know he's so capable of. Nullifies Jack's aerial challenge there. Jack challenges again. It goes pretty 50-50. Now quick turnaround. Early flick from Jack. Set up a wall shot from deep. Stizzy tried and failed to defend his back corner boost. Retreats all the way to the other one. Full shadow by Stizzy. Jack's going to catch it, bounce it off the near post, and use that as the angle change to outplay the Spaniard. I mean, this is just ridiculous by Jack. Denying the challenge by playing a quick 1-2 with a near post. I mean, Jack correctly identified that if he shot that on target, Stizzy would have saved it. Jack, reverse wave dash, flick, quick look back. Stizzy's actually got the better of him here though. Oh, missed the shot. Stizzy there, he correctly predicted that Jack was about to leave the ball, but did not get the shot on target. Jack's still looking for bumps on the wall here. This is just more frustration for Stizzy to deal with. Again, he's looking for the demo in the back corner. Just chasing Stizzy everywhere he goes. So Stizzy grunts to air dribble. You feel like he needs a goal here. Reset on the ceiling, but Jack also resets in the ceiling in defense. Bumps Stizzy out of the game, and oh my goodness, I mean, he literally bumped him out of the game. Stizzy's left the match. That last bump for Jack has completely ruined Stizzy. Jack wants me to play for Stizzy. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and cook ApparentlyJack. Yeah, he's just getting destroyed. Watch this open net. You ready? There it is. Right, you guys ready for this? This is what Stizzy should have done. Yep, pass to Jack. That's it. Perfect. Nah, okay, I can see why Stizzy's having problems, honestly. That was difficult. GG's, mate. GG's. You're free, he says as he leaves. Did you guys catch that toxicity from Jack at the end there? Look, I'll show it. I'll remove the overlay. It said, you're free, and left. Alright, we're going to be casting ApparentlyJack up against the winner of Joria's versus Grandma next.